it's been 30, 35 years since anyone has done a show about abortion on television. Maude was the last one, I think. So we figured, why not let's take a stab at it.
Is there anything about the way the subject's been dealt with in the past that you thought, okay, this would be cool because we could do something different with this for Family Guy?
Yeah, well, there was a long conversation in the writers' room about whether or not we would leave it ambiguous at the end, or whether we would define it one way or another. Does Lois or does Lois not have the abortion? And we figured, look, it's with our show, we don't really want to do it unless we, end it one way or another, and we have an ending that's definitive, because otherwise it feels like we're kind of chickening out.
Right.
It's like Swing Vote, Kevin Costner movie. They cut out at the end before you find out who he voted for. I watched that in a hotel room, and I was so angry. I was so angry because I've invested all this time in this movie,
right.
and there's no payoff.
You're right. This is just like Swing Vote. Did you honestly think Fox would air it?
The thought crossed my mind that they might air it. The good thing is right now, I'm having sort of a golden age with my relationship with Fox. There are very, very intelligent people running that network now, and it's kind of nice to sort of know that, all right, there's no doubt in my mind that Kevin Riley, Peter Rice, that these guys had the conversations, that they thought critically about it and decided for intelligent reasons that it just wasn't right for them. So it really was, there's that. I trust those guys, and also they're letting us produce the episode anyway for DVD release, which is, we're still able to get it out there.
A lot of people online are thinking, "Oh, this is all planned in advance." Because in a way, that Fox sort of wins both ways. It gets to have its cake and eat it too with this.
It seems that way. In the future, that might be a good. It's funny.
That's scheming.
Yeah, it seems like something that probably we should have thought of doing on purpose. But I swear to God, this is exactly what it looks like. I mean, we did not plan this.
Okay.
But maybe next time we will.
Let's see. And has the reaction been surprising at all?
I guess, and maybe I'm a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit out of touch, because when I mentioned it at Comic-Con, it just didn't even occur to me that it would be something that the press would latch on to. It just didn't occur to me. It's like, this is yet another story that's edgy and controversial with from Family Guy, and I just didn't think that it would create this kind of an uproar. But so maybe I got my head up my ass.
You mentioned that Rush Limbaugh was doing the show and Karl Rove was doing the show. Just sort of a group of Republicans coming in. Can you talk about that episode a little bit?
Well, we were trying to find ways to we have Ariana Huffington on the Cleveland show. We're doing an episode coming up in which we're working with Bill Maher's show. The Family Guy tends to be very liberal because it's written by liberals. So we figured, let's for two reasons. One, let's maybe give the other side some face time, but also, most of the show's life has been under the Bush administration, and we've had a lot to complain about. We've had, Brian the dog is a very liberal character, and so he bitches and complains about the Republicans. Now that Obama's won and the Democrats are in power, Brian finds that he's frustrated because he has nothing to bitch about. And he's not happy unless he is the underdog, so to speak. And so he switches parties and kind of gloms on to Rush Limbaugh. And we put it out there to a lot of Republicans. We said, look, we're doing the show. Who wants in? And we got some bites. And I'm sure a lot of the reaction is going to be, you monsters. How could you have Karl Rove on your show? But it's I mean, we also take a lot of heat from a lot of right-wingers for the fact that we are so liberal and so blatantly liberal. So we figured, well, let's mix it up a little bit.